Hello and welcome to The Great Owl Plays Life is Strange. I've always been a big fan of these sort of choose-your-own-adventure games. I used to read books like this when I was younger, and I've watched The Wolf Among Us, I've watched some of The Walking Dead, they were awesome, and this, I think is done, actually it's Square Enix, but it's kind of in the same vein that Telltale Games is in. So obviously very excited and stoked to see what happens. I've tried to purposely avoid knowing too much about it, so it could be a completely new experience. All right.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Doesn't seem to be any complexity to the controls right now, just move in this cinematic camera angle. I immediately like the music in the... Oh, that looks awesome. I love the music so far. Great ambience. Ambience? Ambience. That is one serious storm. I was going to make fun of it just being a storm before. I was like, don't panic, it's just a storm. No, you can worry about that. Crazy.
Holy shit. Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm
These
in
pieces of
class.
time can frame
Everything's
us in
cool.
our world,
I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Welcome to the stream, Master Jen. I'm looking forward to a feel fest. It seems like that kind of game.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me.
I can't believe I still have this pencil
Isn't that
case.
too easy?
I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I
What if
like it
Arbus
old school.
chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria.
I should take pluses, and I have to get my daily selfie quota.
America. and there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson?
Which explains
I can
why
hear the
Frank was
class
Kerouac's
laughing at me
photographic
now.
muse.
My
And
little
both
camera
were the
bag
great
is battered, but
chroniclers
still kicking.
of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self...
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
My favorite month, the best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color. Turn of the year, I love watching the leaves turn into tiny flames. Too damn hot. Thanks, global warming. Oh, they're so hip and cool and relevant with everything they have to talk about here. Can you... Okay. Yeah, I really like the music. Really liking the music. Oh, wow. Quite a place to explore. Check out your account. Spoiling her? What are you doing? The game feels nostalgic and you just started playing it.
Portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
I want to see more.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Picture of herself, and this is the strangest autobiographical journal. I have a picture of myself and then I describe myself. Blackwell, mysterious sounding. The players. Elite Blackwell Academy and a total bitch. I was going to say, she is a total bitch. For reals? I hate the character. I wish my character hadn't written that. Break my tongue. That's a good description. Okay, everyday heroes. That's a big deal. Abstinence campaign? What are you thinking, woman? Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay, no, it's each individual person. I thought there was more.
You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Girl,
Victoria
Hannah wants
doesn't
to be
waste a
left
second
alone.
kissing ass.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work. I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event. And I
Chick
want
is
to
hilarious.
represent Black Willow.
Hi, Kate.
You have
Oh.
by participating.
Hi, Max.
By putting yourself out there in the world. Now, no matter who wins.
You seem quiet today.
on a bigger road.
Just thinking too
I don't
much.
want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photo
I hear that.
is not for everybody.
Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Love your porn video. Uh-oh. They really tried to capture them speaking like teenagers, or what they imagine them to be speaking like. Nice, and getting some trophies here.
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
What the 5200? Nuts.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed. Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
Just butt in.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But I still dig my little instant camera. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
It's probably a reasonable assumption.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Do I have to? These are shitty options.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
That seems to be the end of this conversation, okay.
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson, that's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith, good to see Abaddon among the masters. Golly, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here.
I knew like one of those names.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder.